Alright, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to pay close attention to what this man has to say about why the North will not vote Peter Obi in 2027. So let's hear him out.
The president has never lost an election, either as a senator or as a governor.
And you will never lose an election.
Well, you are not God, so you cannot tell.
But I'm predicting. I can predict.
Okay.
With the facts on ground, he won't lose an election.
What makes you think so?
Because of course he is going to win. Who else do you think would defeat Asiwaju in 2027? Who? Peter Obi? That was on your program, saying he wants the North to support him and trust him. In the same program, he is celebrating building breweries in Anambra State and being the biggest importer of alcohol. And he wants the North to vote for him. We will vote for a president that will import alcohol in the North.
Is it
those ones that are saying their wives are taking care of them? We cannot hand over this country to people, to men that are being fed by their wives.
Who is being fed by his wife?
Do you know that? Somebody was here and said his wife is an entrepreneur and she's...
Is it a crime to have a partner?
But we want a man that is a man of his house. We want a man that is in charge of his house. We don't want a man that a woman is feeding.
You don't want a man
we will not give a country,
that has a successful wife.
We will not give a country, hand over a country
that has
to a man that is being fed by a wife.
That the wife is successful.
No, to a man that is being fed by his wife. That's what I'm saying.
So it's a crime
but these are the things I'm telling. Let's not dwell on that. Let me tell you that even in the education and health, the president has done a lot. Are we not talking about Nel Fund? Almost 400,000 university students collecting loans, celebrating on TV. You take them once in a while. Have we spoken about the cancer center in health ministry that is being built by Ministry of Health by this president? 6 centers in the 6 geopolitical zones, 1 in Katsina. Why don't you celebrate that? Why don't you celebrate the renovation of the cancer center that was the government renovated it? Can't we celebrate the good things or the good development that this government has brought? Over 400,000 students now have taken Nel Fund loan. And they're paying school fees. In fact, let me tell you, there's something I heard, and I stand to be corrected, that people that are at the 400 level, 500 level university can apply for tuitions they had paid when they started, and Nel Fund will pay back, reimburse them. Have we ever had that in history? State, federal government secondary schools, free. Technical schools, free. Recently, last 2 months, the Minister of Education announced that. Even with stipend of 22,500 naira at the end of every month to students of government secondary schools and technical schools. When last did we hear about this in federal?
Now, you've heard everything he said and the perspective he's speaking from. Honestly, a lot of people have been saying similar things about the North not voting Peter Obi in 2027. We have heard it from different voices, including Deji, and I wanted to understand why. From what you hear this man saying right now, you will understand that most of these people are just speaking out of point. I mean, why would you say because Peter Obi's wife is a working entrepreneur, and also because he spoke about building a beauty project in his state, that is the main reason why the North will not voting? Do you think that is enough reason? Well, I came across another interview that gives a complete different angle. This time is from Mohammed Baba on Arise TV, and honestly, he made some powerful points. He talked about how one of Nigeria's biggest problems is the idea of rotating power among the 3 major tribes. According to him, some people think since the Yoruba have done maybe 1 or 2 terms, then it's now Hausa turn. But he believes we should be thinking more about the hunger in the country and voting the leader for a solid reputation, not just ethnicity. Most importantly, he made it clear that the North can vote for anybody they choose because no one controls anyone's decision. You really need to see this interview yourself. So I'm going to play the video, and please don't forget to like and share. Also make sure you drop your thoughts in the comment section.
I mean, it would be interesting to find out how far your skepticism stretches. I say that because, you know, in the weeks before this and in the days before this, we have heard from former members of the ACF, specifically Chief Anthony Sanu, who says that the North doesn't trust Peter Obi, and that he also has cast a doubt and aspersions over Peter Obi's promise that he'll only stay for just the 1 term. So I would like to ask you, of course, Chief Anthony Sanu is no longer the Secretary General of the ACF, but how Do you agree with his sentiments? Does the ACF agree that the North doesn't trust Peter Obi, wouldn't back a Atiku Obi ticket? What is your position? I know you said you're skeptical, but how far does your skepticism stretch?
The ACF is a socio-cultural organization. It is political but non-partisan. One of the key principles of the ACF is not to openly back one party or the other, one candidate or the other. The ACF does its analysis based on what it thinks are the socio-economic issues. It has never taken and will not take sides on or against any candidate. Chief Elder Anthony Sani, a person I respect very much, was expressing a personal opinion. As much as possible, I think we should leave the ACF out of it. In the build-up to the 2023 election, the ACF extended invitation to all key political actors vying for the presidency to come and sell themselves, but it never sided with any. Let's get that clear. To expect the ACF to come out for and against any candidate, to me, it's neither here nor there. The ACF will not. The ACF has not assessed Peter Obi as a body and will not do that. So let's get this out of the way. Now, Peter Obi is a candidate like every other person, and I think he stands a good chance depending on how he sells himself. But to say that one part of the country or another will support him or does not support him, I think is speculation. And it's a personal opinion. Elder Sani, myself here, cannot speak for the ACF or for the North. The North is a highly complex geopolitical and social entity. There is no one part of the North, either singly or collectively, will say they support or do not support this and that candidate. A lot will depend on circumstances. A lot will depend on the appeal that the candidate has. But to no one, and I think it will be a great disservice for anyone to say they are speaking for the North, because the North is not one political entity. It's a highly complex geopolitical entity with over 200 ethnic groups, all sorts of religious persuasions. And I think anybody who says they speak for the North directly, this is definitely what the North will do or will not do. I think it's just expressing a personal opinion.
Okay, Prof.
Don't be too sold on this idea.
Prof. Okay, good.
Don't be too sold on this idea.
Prof. Okay, good to have you. So